Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to show you this intake that I kind of put together here last weekend. Seems to be working out pretty good. This is for a 1990 Dodge D350, so this has got the 12 valve Cummins in it. Pretty excited to have one of these to play around with now. But for this intake tube here, I wanted to keep my factory air cleaner just to make service easy on myself. We have some other things that we want to do here on the inside, probably add an intercooler, but I don't think that this will interfere with that. This here is just a piece of 3-inch intake tube. It's got about a 45-degree bend on it. This is the part that I ordered. This is a Spectre 8219, and this is actually meant for some Hondas and Chevys and stuff like that. So, but it actually works out really good for this first-gen Cummins here. So you'll need a 4.5 to 3 reducer, that Spectre 8219, and then a 3-inch 45-degree elbow on there, and that works out pretty well. It comes with a hole in there with a just a rubber stopper in it, and then it comes with this rubber cap on this one here. I don't trust either one of those to hold out contaminants, so I went ahead just capped that with a little bit of weld, and then I also just welded in that's a 3/8 weld bung for a 3/8 NPT to cover up the hole that's in there. Yeah, I suppose I could port it for something, but I don't know what I would need that for right now, but I just wanted to get those capped off. And this is the best way for me to seal that up, rather than depending on just a rubber stopper is what they gave you. So this here is a lot better, I think. That's a cool little addition to the engine bay. Kind of spruces it up a bit, and for, you know, what I think probably 50 bucks or so. I think I got that for $25 shipped. I think that's what it was, 25 bucks. You know, say 10 bucks for each one of those fittings, so you're not into it for a whole heck of a lot of money. For the intake that was on there, you know, it's a pretty ugly unit in my opinion. You're talking about this big old honking bastard sitting in there. The reason I got rid of it was because I did see some dry rot on the rubber. So, you know, rubber fittings don't last forever, guys. So just wanted to go ahead and get that fixed. But the side effect is that I think it looks a heck of a lot better versus what was in there. So it slicks up the engine bay quite a bit, and it solves a problem. You know, being able to find a good one of these, I'm not sure. I didn't even look to see if you would be able to find a good one, a brand new one, or even a used one. So, but that's what we did. I did have to cut off a couple pieces of this intake kit, the Spectre 8219. I ended up cutting off about 3.5 inches off of this end to get it shortened up enough for this application. But like I said, it fits in there just real slick, you know, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I would suggest welding in that 3/8 bung or something similar to get that capped off if you aren't needing it, and go ahead and put you a little dot worth of weld there on the top of that, just to keep it all cleaned up. And if I ever do need that, I can just snip that off and then put a hose on it again. No big deal. It does come with a hose though if you want to port that for something, but for this application I didn't think it was necessary for this first gen Cummins. I did go ahead and put in a crankcase breather as well, because I had a local mechanic install one of these billet aluminum side cover for the tappets. That one there, the factory one, is leaking like a sieve, and didn't seem like guys were having good luck replacing just that. with a factory one, so I just went ahead and ordered up one of these billet aluminum ones, and so far, you know, she's not leaking, so that's good. But then I had to put in some type of breather system for the crankcase, so I went ahead and bought one of these here. This is just an eBay type deal, but it seems to be working pretty good actually. You know, it's doing its job. And then this here is how I mounted it using the two factory bolt locations there, and made up a custom little bracket, stamped a little USA in there, you know, call it good. The other thing that I've done so far is I did go ahead and make this nice little battery box here out of some aluminum. The factory battery plate was in okay condition, but I just kind of wanted to spruce it up a bit. I think a box would be a lot preferred to just a plate with a bungee cord on top of it, is what the previous owner had. So, but that looks pretty well. I like that a lot. So, just a nice little aluminum battery box. Kind of slicks up the whole package a little bit, I think. This here's a pretty clean truck, really. The wiring doesn't look to be dicked with it much at all. So, pretty excited to have this one here. Did put in some different headlights on this one here. These are supposed to be a glass lens on that, and I like that. That's pretty cool. I just went ahead and painted the grill black to see if I was going to like it black. But I obviously need to get a new grill. But I just wanted to test it to see how I'd like it. So I think it looks pretty good with the black grill on it, in my opinion. So, but what we're going to be working on this evening is we're going to be building a front bumper for this, similar to my Dodge Dakota. If you guys have seen that video on that bumper, I like that style. So we're going to go with something kind of like that. Obviously a little bit different in how it goes on there and whatnot. It's a totally different style truck, but same concept, I suppose. So we're going to get working on that this evening. Like I said, pretty excited to have this truck. Just real cool. Hopefully one of these days I'll be getting this SA200 mounted up in the back of it with a flatbed, and you know, we'll try it out, right? So anyways, I'm going to get working on this bumper, and I'll bring you guys kind of along and we'll see how it goes. See you next video.